After 4 years of work, the renovation of the St. George, Utah Temple is done, and the public will soon have a chance to see what has been done with one of the most iconic structures in southern Utah. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints invited St. George News and other media outlets to a media day to preview the work that had been done on the temple ahead of the general public, whose tours will begin on September 15th. As a part of the media day, church representatives such as Elder Kevin Pearson shared why temples are important to members of the faith.
This temple has particular significance to members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. All temples, of course, we consider to be holy and to be houses of the Lord. But this temple holds particular historical significance in the hearts and minds of members of the church.
A part of the history that Pearson spoke about involves the St. George Temple being the first place that LDS teachings regarding proxy work for the dead and eternal families began.
It's the first temple that offered these sacred ordinances for deceased ancestors. So this has a legacy in the church, and it is a temple among temples, so to speak, for those reasons.
The St. George Temple also holds significance to the family of one of St. George's native sons, Elder Matthew S. Holland, a son of church apostle Jeffrey R. Holland.
Well, this temple is of vast significance to the institutional church, if you will, but it means so much to me personally. This is where my parents were sealed, June 7th, 1963, and it's where I was sealed to my wife. And we believe that that's a bringing together of our families for time and all eternity and unlocks the greatest blessings of heaven. So for us, there isn't, as a family, any more sacred or important spot of ground or room in the world than what we just saw today in the refurbished St. George Temple.
While reporters who toured the temple were not allowed to take photographs or videos of the interior, the church provided media with photos of the inside to share with the public. The St. George Temple closed for renovations in November 2019 and is set to be rededicated on December 10th. Prior to that, the public is invited to an open house and tour event running from September 15th through November 11th. During the Media Day event, Elder Enrich Kopischke invited members of the media and the public to look beyond the building and consider the temple as the sacred edifice it is meant to be.
We want to take you on a tour to the temple and through the temple, but we hope that we can invite you to look above the facts, look above the building, look above the brick and the mortar. Look beyond your curiosity. Learn about what we do and why we do it.
For additional information on the open house and where to sign up for tours, read the story. This is Mori Kessler reporting for St. George News, your #1 source for local news.